reoccurring dreams I had last night. But if you guys remember something that I had said in another live when I was doing the Bible study with you all about, I'd rather see people change when, say for instance, God is about to bring judgment on people. Do you know that God still can change his mind? That's why it doesn't matter who I call out on my channel. I actually still be praying for these people to change. I'd rather see these people change and God's judgment fall upon their home. I don't like to come on here and tell people the dreams that I had or what God spoke to me in my spirit or start prophesying some things that he said. It hurts me, you know? But listen to this, you all. Last night, I had back-to-back dreams about Marlon Browne. Now, the dream wasn't bad dream. It was good. It was good. It was like he got himself together, and his attitude, his character, everything inside of the dream, he seemed like a changed person. He seemed like a changed person. When I tell you guys, I have 4 to 5 dreams. Every time I dream and wake up, and I pray about it, I'm like, God, I don't understand this. I said, God, I don't understand this. And then I'll go back to sleep. And then I have that happen numerous of times where you'll wake up from a dream and you'll go right back to the dream. It's still in the dream. It's still like, you stop and you play, you stop and you press play. That's how it was like 4 or 5 times last night. I know God is speaking to me about this man. I guess I'm going to continue to keep Marlon Browne in my prayer because of the dreams I had last night. Now, there are such things as people can come inside your dream and manipulate your dreams. So I'm going to also stay in prayer with the dreams, though. And y'all know what I always do, stay in prayer, fast about it, and make sure that everything is just aligning up. But the dream I had, it was back to him. But he was explaining to me some things in the dream. His wife was very nice. And I seen that this little brown-skinned boy, it was their son. I seen their son. Who am I talking about? Hello. I'm talking about you. What's the whole point of you saying you're a Satanist? Okay, let me stop this dream and let's talk about the situation right now. What is the whole purpose of you saying that you're a Satanist? That's supposed to make me mad? Is it supposed to make me go back and forth with you? Is it supposed to make us have a conversation whether or not God exists or he don't exist? I just want your formal opinion about the situation. What is your whole purpose? If you can tell me your whole purpose, I won't block you. I'm waiting. Let me take a sip of my drink. Just give me a rational explanation. So you said that. So basically you're telling me that you came here, the first thing you text, I'm a Satanist. And I asked you, what is your whole purpose of saying that? And your answer is, say hi. Well, hi and goodbye. God bless you.
Mommy, God bless. Mommy. God bless, Mommy.
Hold on, baby. There's so much stuff going on out here. I don't know what's going on with these people. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I done seen. I'm out and about. This is the 3rd or 4th time I done seen the fire department. I don't know what's going on over here, but the fire department been really busy. I need to be praying over this territory about what's going on with these accidents and these incidents over here. I'm being nosy, y'all. Look at me, y'all. Y'all can't see me, but I'm being nosy. I love to see the men in the uniforms doing their job, taking care of the community. Oh, so in the dream last night, you all. In the dream last night, I never seen Marlon like that. I have to pray. These dreams were back to back to back. And every time I woke up and I was replaying myself back inside a dream, it started off where I left. And who are they looking for? What is going on? Y'all, I'm being nosy right now. Let me mind my business and just say a prayer. Hold on, let me say a prayer. So, oh yeah. Also, I will be getting back on. I was really tired last night, so I just read the Bible. I didn't feel like breaking it down because I would have broken down. I would have been on there another hour, and I was really extremely tired last night. But the dream, it was like Marlon was talking to me in the dream, and we were talking about like Bible studies, and he was talking about the way I explained the Bible, and I was listening to him like an older elder. You know, I always have respect for my elderlies. Sometimes these elderlies can get so disrespectful too. You gotta, chop off on them a little bit. But we're supposed to respect our elders. He was in a dream talking to me. The first dream, he was in a dream talking to me. It was like he was explaining me like, it was like the way he was explaining to me in a dream was like, he came to me normal and calm. It was like, why do you not like me or something? And I was explaining to him in a dream that I never said I didn't like you. Just some of the things that you were doing you were being hypocritical too. And that's what I was explaining to him in the dream. It was like we were sorting out our differences in the dream. And so I started listening. He was like telling me about how I be explaining things when I be on my channel. My theory of how I be explaining things about the Bible. And he was talking about that in the dream. And then his wife came over, and I seen a little girl, and then I seen a boy that was younger than this little girl, and that was his wife. She had her natural hair. She wears the natural hair, and she's like this light brown. Oh, you can finish eating mine. Hold on. Or you want mommy to buy you some more? Never mind. Just go ahead and get these. Here you go. And
Thank you.
his wife is very, very, very beautiful. Like her spirit. Very beautiful. You could tell that her spirit is like, she has like that homely wife, nurturing type of spirit, and she was very sweet towards me. And she was like, she kept telling me in a dream that maybe this is just a dream, but I just want to talk about it. And she was like, she wanted to adopt me as her goddaughter. I was like, and she kept saying that she wanted to adopt me in her family, which that would never happen. That's weird. Maybe it's just a dream, you guys. But in the dream, it was like we were all getting along and stuff in the home. And I woke up and I started praying about it. I said, God, what is it? Because, y'all, I done had so many dreams about this man. And then I had this dream. I said, nah. I think somebody's trying to come mess with my dream, because people can do witchcraft over your dream. You think that God's trying to tell you to do something, it don't be God doing that. But if it is true that, he is changing behind the scene, toodles to that, and I'm all for it. I don't ever want to see nobody get judged by God. I just want to see people, when God brings judgment, it's a warning. He said, warning come before destruction. He wants us to get it together. And then I went back to sleep. I remember when I went back to sleep, it still started off when I was sitting down talking to Marlon Browne. Yeah, his wife said that I wanted to go shopping with them in the grocery store. I had my kids and my kids were there. Were like, I was visiting him and his family, and because you know what, God knows in my heart, I really do like to see people just put all their differences aside and just grow past some things that people went through before in the last season. And yeah, we at these end times, we just don't need to be, we don't need to be against each other so much. Who are we going to lean on when the mark of the beast get here? We're going to need each other. I say this all the time on the channel. We're going to need each other. Because sometimes God will help. God will make your enemies need you, and you need your enemies just to sort out y'all differences. I done seen testimonies like that. And I don't want to be in that situation, because you ain't gonna have no choice but to humble yourself. God will make your enemies need you, and you need your enemies. Just to sort out your differences. That's what happened with Joseph. That's what happened with Joseph. That's what happened with Joseph. So they just parked right here in front of my car and just let him out on the other side. But the whole dream, I was waking in and out. It's about 4 or 5 times I woke up in the middle of the night. This has been going on like all night. Every time I went back to sleep, it was like I was in their home. I was in their home. In their home. I seen a girl, and I seen a boy that was younger than the girl. I don't know what his kids look like, but I know that the little boy, I remember seeing that little boy was a brown-skinned little boy. Yeah, I don't be knowing what these people, family be looking at. I don't be all into that stuff. But I know he had like an older girl, but the boy was younger than the girl. But I did see him. He was treating his wife good, because the other dreams I had, it wasn't. Don't get me wrong. I still be praying for these people, even when God give me dreams and talk to me in my spirit about people. I still be praying for these people, because I don't want anything to happen with them. I don't want them to see, to be on God's bad side. I have seen when you get right with God, He will take His wrath and judgment off of you. There are some people that is hard-headed. That judgment have to come just to wake you up. And there are some people, okay, they see it and they take heed to the warning, and then they just get it right. And that's my prayer for everybody that I ever called on my channel, is just to get it right. But for me to have 4 or 5 dreams about him and his family last night, and I'm not mad that it was a good dream. I'm just like a little confused. Is God showing me the same way that He showed me that Evangelist Keishana Boyd was going to change? And I believe it, because when I jumped that and I went back in a dream and it started way back over. But if this dream, what I saw, this new Marlon, if he's changing to this new man, I love it for him and his family. I love it. Because what I saw last night, those multiple dreams, he was different. And that's my prayer. Now I pray also for Corey to fully come to Jesus Christ too, because I know Corey Fair is not fully walking with Jesus Christ. Now it's a lot of people that know of God, but they're not fully walking with God. I pray for all of their families. But I'm like, God, this threw me off. And I said, I'm gonna talk about it. But God, I'm not going to believe until I look at them fruits. Until I start seeing them fruits. I don't want to see no fake fruits. I want to see the real fruit. I want to see the real fruit.
Mommy,
I don't have any more, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. My daughter be eating up her food, be eating up my food. I don't have no more, baby. You want a peppermint?
I want salt peppermint. Salt peppermint.
I don't have any more of those. Which one you want? Pick out your which one you want. What do you say?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, I have to go back on my channels and look at if anybody asks some questions because I'll be so busy sometimes. Let me sit this phone down because I'm doing something. Oh, I've been waiting for this. But if that dream, I had like 4 or 5 dreams. That doesn't mean, okay, I'm gonna sit back. I'm not gonna be on his channel like that, but I'm gonna observe some things because I'm going to pray and continue to pray and keep praying for their family and keep praying for them as leaders. Do I like some of the things they do? No. And I'm probably sure a lot of y'all don't like a lot of stuff that I do, and that's understandable. That's the whole point of us holding each other accountable. My bad. I'm over here looking out the window eating this nice apple pie. It's good. I forgot I was online. I'm sorry. I'm reminiscing. I'm looking at the beautiful trees and the sun is setting. The sun is setting and I'm looking at the lights just radiate through all these leaves, perfectly nurtured, kept leaves on these trees. If you know what it feels like? It feels like summertime. I like that feeling. You know, I love that feeling when I can feel all 4 seasons. I love that feeling when I can feel all 4 seasons. I love to feel the summer, the spring, the winter, and the fall. I love to feel all 4 seasons. And you know, it just feels good. I love looking at God's nature. It feels good, you guys. It feels good. I said I'm going to go try that restaurant one day. But I'm eating somewhere else today. I told my daughter I was going to take her there. I should go take her there one day. But the enemy could be playing with my head too. And it might not be. But until then, I just take it as just a regular dream. But we'll see. We will see. This dream got to be a play dream. What kind of grown woman will ask somebody else do they want to be their goddaughter? Now, do I have a godmother? Yeah, I have 2. I have a mom, a dad, 2 godmothers, and one godfather. And all of them serving Jesus Christ. Y'all, God is so good. But all in all, I do pray for some of the things that I do see on Marlon Browne and Corey Fair.
Yeah, Gary.
No more, baby. But God, I feel like getting back on camera again, but God haven't let me go. I got y'all. I don't ever want y'all to think I'm scared to get on camera. I got hundreds of videos I've been on camera. It's just this group of people right now. Y'all just haven't seen me. I had to listen to the Holy Spirit because I had some armies, the monitoring spirit. Those nosy people. But that's all I want to talk about. That all the dream was like going back and forth. I was in his house in the dream, and I was actually fellowshipping with his house. Seemed kind of calm, but I pray that God still work whatever going out on Marlon's side, because he showed me about Marlon. But it was just, I don't remember if I seen Corey in the dream, but it was just majority Marlon family. Actually, his family was in the house. But yeah, anytime that God will send me to give warning to people, like I said in the other video, I always pray that these people change their heart. I'm in the background praying for the people that I've been talking about this last week on my channel. They're so quick to point the fingers at everybody else. I tell people on my side, we constantly turn the mirror to yourselves. That's why you will hear me say in my videos, I'm talking about all of us, me included. And I say me included. I'm not secluded from of judgment. I'm not secluded from turning the mirror to myself. I have to turn that mirror to myself every day to make sure that I'm not being hypocritical, or I'm not being too judgmental or self-righteous. That's how you keep you humble in your spirit. You turn that mirror to yourself. Ain't nobody on this earth is perfect but Jesus. We're going to fall. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to think something bad. We're going to do something mean. We're going to say something rude. It's just going to happen. But like I stated before, yesterday, use the foolish things and turn it into wisdom. Don't keep doing the foolish stuff. Don't keep doing the foolish stuff. Turn that foolishness into wisdom for your next season, so you don't keep making the same mistakes. Because if you don't do that, if you don't do that, you're gonna always be wondering why you keep going around in circles and circles in your life, because you're not learning from something that you did in that season, and to do better. In order for you to do better in the next season, you're constantly doing the same thing and asking God why there's no change. The change doesn't start from God. The change starts from you acknowledging these things. And a lot of people don't like to turn that mirror to themselves. It's like they get a kick out of turning that mirror to everybody else, and they don't want to face their issues, problems, or situations in their lives. We have to learn how to face ourselves. If you can't face yourself, you can't face nobody else out there in that street authentically. You got to be authentic with yourself first. Face yourself first before you face somebody else out there in the street. No, I'm not telling y'all. I ride solo, and I know who I want in my circle. I ride solo. Man, I tell you, I ride solo for real. I'm comfortable with being by myself. Okay? I am comfortable with being by myself. I don't need nobody to validate me. I don't need nobody to group up with. When that season comes, when I said, God, send everybody that needs to be in my circle with my group, because baby, I'm not gonna be in unity with everybody. Ain't no such thing. Because everybody ain't on that same level. Whoever on my class level gonna be in my community. I'm not inviting this person here. I don't do that. I don't invite all these people all in my space. When I tell you my life is so peaceful, my life is peaceful. When the time comes, when God is ready for me to be with my people and we build a community together, it's not gonna be everybody. It's gonna be the people that's on my level, and humble people that is yearning to learn. I don't want anybody in my circle. You got some people out there that just don't care. They popping and just popping. I ain't hopping to nothing. Okay? I want to talk to somebody. Open up that Bible and talk to Jesus and get on my knees and talk to Jesus. Gotta learn how to be comfortable with yourself. Gotta learn. I don't really like talk. I don't talk to tell people a lot of things. Only like if I have testimonies, I tell y'all what the Lord had lead me to tell you guys. But learn how to first, not just one season, numerous of seasons. I had to learn just to be by myself. And then when you decide, when God see what's fit is right, when He ready for people to come in your space, you don't know the people that's meant for you to be in your space. And y'all already know me. I keep my circle small. When I do have a circle, my circle's always gonna be small. I don't like all the big crowds though. I'm not afraid of being a big crowd. It's just that I just don't like it because I know I'm like Jesus. The more crowds you have, the more problems. The bigger the crowd, the bigger the problems. I don't like all that noise in my ear neither. But whatever these dreams were last night, what time is it? I'm about to get ready to go. Whatever these dreams were last night, I just take it as just a regular dream. I'm not taking it and asking God give me a message or nothing, but I pray to see. There's no lollipop. I pray to see if He actually changed and doing this for His family. I pray, but if it's just a dream, it's just a dream. So you know, I'm about to get off here. And I'm about to finish my apple pie. I cannot wait to get home because, oh yeah, that's funny. I need to go to the store because I need to pick up some chai tea. I got green tea. I got all the other tea, but I need, one of my favorites is chai tea. I'm gonna pick up some chai tea. I'll read a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back on and do Bible study with you all. All right, so you all be blessed.